Welcome to my channel, and today's video I'm going to make a pasta with vegetables. I have in here one box of penne pasta, and you can use the pasta of your preference. And I have a boiling, well, I have a water in a pan, and I'm gonna boil this water, okay? Or you can just follow your instruction in the box. I'm gonna add a little bit oil, and I'm gonna add a little bit salt. Now my water is boiling, and I'm gonna cook my pasta for approximately 10 minutes. I'm gonna cook it on cover, stir it, and let it cook. Meanwhile, my pasta is cooking. I'm going to cut my meat. So for my pasta, I'm gonna be using chicken and also sausages. But I have in here chicken tenders. I'm going to wash that, and I'm going to cut it and season it with salt, garlic powder, and onion powder. But you can add more spices if you want. And I'm also gonna use 1 pound. This is one package of hot country smoked sausage. This is a little bit hot. It's gonna give it a kick to the pasta. But if you don't like hot stuff, you can use mild, or you can also do a vegetarian version, and you don't have to add no meat if you don't want to. You can leave the meat out and do just vegetables. Okay. Now I have in here my chicken. I already washed them and seasoning. And I have sausages. My sausages in here. I cut my sausages in small pieces, but you can cut it the way you want. You can cut it like this, or you can cut it in two, or you can cut it in four parts. That's what I did. I cut it in half, and then I cut it in small pieces like this. Okay. I already drained my pasta. I took the water out, and now it's time for me to cook the meat. So you're gonna grab a big old pan. I have a big old skillet, but and if you want, you can add have a little bit bigger pan because you're gonna be adding more stuff. Adding a little bit of the olive oil, and we're gonna cook the chicken. And I'm gonna cook my chicken in medium. Now I'm going to add some onion, and I have two medium onion cut in slices, and I'm gonna saute the onions. I like my onions real crispy. I like it almost burnt. But if you don't like it that way, you can you like that crunchy, and then you're gonna be adding the other ingredient fast. But I'm gonna let this cook for a couple of minutes. Now I'm gonna add my sausages, and I'm going to let this cook. I'm going to put my heat at medium high, and I'm gonna let this cook for approximately 10 minutes. But that's the way I like the meat and the vegetables, okay, and the onions. So like I say, if you don't like it to cook, then use 10 minutes pass, and it's time for me to add the other vegetables. And you can add whatever vegetables you like. I'm going to add spinach and fresh vegetables, okay? So I have a spinach in here, baby spinach, and I'm going to add half of the bag. You can also put the whole bag because that's going to shrink in there. So it's going to practically disappear in there. So I'm going to add some of the spinach. And I'm going to add the vegetables. These vegetables is a medley vegetables, and it's broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. Okay. So I'm going to add half of the bag, And if you have mushroom and you like mushroom, you can also add some mushroom in there. So if you have mushroom, it's the time to add the mushroom. So I'm gonna saute the spinach first. I'm gonna saute it a little bit. That way I can make more room to my other vegetables. That's what I'm saying. When you do this, you better get a big big pan. So I have a big pan, but that wasn't too big for this plate. So, but it's okay. You see what I'm talking about the spinach? It's almost disappeared. Now I'm gonna add my vegetables, and the amount depends on how much you want in there. Okay, so you can also add the whole bag if you have a big old bag. But I like my vegetables tender also. But if you don't like it too tender or too soft or too smushy, so you cook it, you know, the time you want or you think your vegetables are ready. I'm gonna leave my cooking for approximately 10 more minutes because I like my vegetables and everything burn and everything soft. So, but it's just me. Okay, you see the vegetables now. The vegetables, the carrots are soft, and the broccoli and the cauliflower are soft also. So it's time for me to add the pasta. And I'm gonna mention if you want to add some sauce to this plate, you can. You can add some Alfredo sauce. I just show it in Bertolli, but you don't have to use Bertolli. Or you can also add some red sauce like marinara sauce, prego ragu, but that's optional. I'm not gonna add no sauce, okay? But that's ideas I show you here. That way you can do it if you want to. And now, like I say, I'm gonna add my pasta and I'm gonna stir everything together. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit more of the olive oil because after that I'm gonna add some salt and Parmesan cheese. So I'm gonna combine everything together. So make sure you mix everything. Everything is well combined. That's my granddaughter playing. Okay, I'm gonna add some salt. And what you're going to do is you're gonna add some salt, you're gonna stir, and then you're gonna taste it. Okay. So if you have to add more, you add more. If not, that's fine. But you have to take and you have to think also if you're gonna use salt, you better be careful with the salt because some sauce has salt already in there. Okay. Or like me, I'm not adding no salt, so I'm just going to add. I'm not adding no sauce, so I'm going to add some salt. And now I'm adding the Parmesan cheese. And in this, yes, I'm gonna go um with a lot of cheese in there. So probably I'm gonna add more to this plate. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit more of Parmesan. And after this, you're just gonna stir this, and this is gonna be ready to serve. You can make some nice hot bread like garlic bread and serve it with garlic bread, or you can eat it just the way it is. So thank you for watching. God bless you. I hope you guys like this video. Bye bye.